Can I just broaden the conversation a little? And this was not part of our conversation last week, but I'm just thinking while you are talking. Since the pandemic, which really has uncovered systemic, entrenched, if you like, inequalities in the global system of whether health provision, health service provision, rolling out certain health strategies, if you like, vaccination, all of those things, yeah? Then we look at the climate challenge, and again, there's really a huge imbalance between the global north and the global south in terms of what they can do. You look at the geopolitical tensions in Europe, in the Middle East, Southeast Asia, Sub-Saharan Africa, you name it. And my question to you is, where are we failing as a global society? Where are we failing?
Where do we start, Fethi? But,
this is why I say I'm broadening.
No, you did. I think one of the dangers always is for the international order to fragment into these divisions,
yes.
And we're seeing that very much at the moment because of Ukraine, Russia, the Middle East, China, and its various interlocutors. So we are at a dangerous moment because the post-World War II consensus was one where we tried to really work on those divisions and build a cohesive international order with all its issues and problems and imperfections. But that is really starting to fragment at least the post-Soviet kind of order that we've... And so... How do we go about reconstructing that or re-engaging that global order? I mean, I think there's only an international rule-based system is really important. Obviously, we need to have that. That's really key to our survival as a species in a nuclear age. But obviously, that's not going to be enough, an international rule-based order, because people can break the rules, and we're seeing that right now. So how do we re-engage in relationship, as kind of Diana was saying? How do we reconstruct relationships, like real relationships? Because the international order not only relies on rules and games and politics, but it does actually rely on relationships, and that's where religion, I think, can make a real contribution, that we can actually construct deep relationships across boundaries in a way that goes beyond our own internal identifications, our kinship systems or our nationalist systems, our tribal systems, trying to go beyond them and construct some kind of universal characteristics or relationships that enable us to identify with each other. I think religions can make a real contribution there because they allow us to have a point of transcendence beyond ourselves that speak to us to say we need to go beyond ourselves and see ourselves not just in our own egotistical terms, but in the way that our tradition or our God might put us. So I think that's really key. There's obviously a lot of other things to say, but I think that's probably a really important one.
Thank you so much, Joel.